Matter of fact, let me set the mood. Let me go on to set that right here. Right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the life of Jrocks and my open book. Just watched the president's debate. And the presidential debate. I'm embarrassed. To be 100% honest with you, I'm embarrassed. Embarrassed to be called an American right now in a country where this was the presidential debate. Let me share this right quick. Y'all know I like to share my lives with my audience and everything. Let me go on and share that. Share the live in all your groups, your tens of chops. Host is on and everyone. Go on and share that live. Share it. But yeah, the presidential debate. I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm disgusted. I'm confused. I don't. You know what? I can actually use this word. I am flabbergasted. That's the word. I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted and floored at the performance that I seen tonight. I wish Kamala Harris would just lock down. I wish Kamala Harris would just lock down one good time and just sock it to his ass. You know what I don't like about the Democrats right now? Y'all let these Republicans and MAGA Republicans and all these people come here and say anything they want, how they want, and everything. And y'all literally, I just need the Republicans to show up stronger. I give Kamala Harris tonight, if I was grading her, I would give her a B. I wouldn't give her an A. Let me tell you why. They still trying to play politics with somebody that don't give a damn about no politics. And that's what's pissing me off. Y'all still trying to play politics with a man that don't give a damn about no politics. You know what I'm saying? That man don't give a damn about no motherfucking politics. Y'all sitting out here, you sitting up here trying. I need Kamala to just come out here. This man called this woman pathetic on the debate stage. This man up here talking about folks out here eating dogs and cats and stuff. Every time they I don't know whether to be mad or to be tickled. I don't know whether to be upset or whether I should be tickled, right? But every time they ask, I can't see the comments. Let me see if I can see the comments. Every time they ask that man a question, he deflects to something else. All I heard from Donald Trump was he don't like windmills in the desert. People are eating dogs and cats. Immigrants is coming over here to the United States of America and don't even know where they are. And that Kamala is pathetic. And that's what I heard from him. I didn't hear nothing about him giving two shits about the United States of America, the common people in America, what we gonna do to make America great again, like he said. He couldn't even answer the question about the insurrection. This is not a Trump bash. This is me saying, Trump, like, how do y'all vote for somebody like that? He couldn't even, I'm trying to see why I can't see y'all. I'm trying to see why I can't see y'all comments. Chat filter, community moderation, chat filter, top messages, all messages. There we go, boom. But like I said, I don't understand how y'all vote for somebody, can't even answer simple questions without going on a tangent and being a kindergartner. Now, when he was running against Biden, they wanted to keep calling Biden old and all this kind of stuff. But now he's looking like the old, immature, guy that's throwing a fit and pouting and all that mess. It's really crazy to me. It's really insane to me. Kamala talked about issues. I'm glad she talked about issues, but she was keeping it political, and I understand she was trying to have some coots. She's trying to have some decorum about herself, but I just want her to come out one day and say, shut your ass up. Just one time. Shut your ass up. And say it like a black woman. Find the black side of you, Kamala, and say, shut your ass up. Just say it one time. I know you want to say it. I know it's deep down inside. Kamala want to look to, shut your ass up. Because what is you saying? What is the stuff that, it's like this man has a bunch of doo-doo right here and he just be waiting to bring it up here and spew that shit out. As a 21-year veteran of the United States of America, I served up under a few commander-in-chiefs, you know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I retired. I would never want this person to be over me, you know what I'm saying? And the Democrats, y'all, is not showing y'all might. I hope Tim Walz come in there and just, I hope Tim Walz got some shot because Vance, I'm kind of interested to see. I'm kind of interested to see what Vance gonna do, because that's an idiot too. I'm just really flabbergasted right now. I'm really lost for words, to be honest. I'm really lost for words right now when it comes down to this presidential debate. I've seen a lot of presidential debates in the 42 years I've been living. I mean, Trump was one of the ones that was ridiculous the last time. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was going against Hillary. But tonight, it was just like anybody that support that is actually scary, to be honest with you. Anybody that supports that bull crap. I'm really lost for words. I sat there in that debate and I said, you know what? I knew that Donald Trump was going to be a little childish and all this kind of stuff. But my thing was, I was saying, okay, maybe he's going to, he got a lot of heat on him because he's just saying stuff off the top of his head, just spewing shit off the top of his head and stuff. Maybe his team and stuff like that is going to get him together tonight. Let's see what the hell he has to say. This man started talking about goddamn too many windmills and all this kind of stuff, and immigrants not knowing where they are, and folks eating dogs and cats and shit like that, and then just spewing off stuff that's not even stuff that you can go find out on your own, that you just sitting up here like you just making this shit up. Like, that's the kind of stuff. I'm just like, y'all gonna vote for this man? Donald Trump say some stuff. Let me tell you something about Donald Trump that trips me out with Donald Trump. And that's why I said I don't know whether to laugh or be upset or be scared or be nervous. Donald Trump be saying stuff as if we are blind or we can't hear. Donald Trump be up there Donald Trump sat here on this at this presidential debate, and I'm sitting up here listening to some of the stuff he's saying, and I'm saying to myself, was I alive or was I in a parallel universe or something? Because I could have swore these things happened and he said a lot of the stuff that Kamala Harris is saying that he said or that he did. I believe that I was here and I was living in America when all this stuff went down. Or maybe I'm living in a parallel universe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. They asked that man about the damn insurrection. About January 6th. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I could have swore I was looking at TV and that man literally said that we're going to march down and I'll be with you. You know what I'm saying? And for lack of a better words, basically stop them from, stealing this election or whatever when he lost, literally, right? When he was asked about that question, he never could answer it. He never answered it. The moderator gave the man about 2, 3 times? What, he gave him 2? And the moderator literally said, that's not what I'm asking you. That's what gets me. That's what gets me. Close. The moderator Oh, see, I got to look on here because I was like, I'm trying to see. I don't know why I can't see it on here, but I can see it on here. Y'all been talking this whole time. I thought I was just talking to my goddamn self. Y'all been saying a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm going to start right here. Message held for review. Don't hold my messages for review. I want to see all of them. View the message. You on CNN's tits. How you going to be on CNN? See, yeah, I need this. Let me put this up here because I don't know why I can't see the message right there so I can engage with the audience. I don't know why, but that beard doesn't go with that voice. Oh, we got trolls now. See, I don't need no moderator because I like trolls. You know what I'm saying? So, back to what I was saying. Please don't use the Lord's name in vain. Well then, God damn it, get the hell up off my live. How about that? Don't use the Lord's name in vain. Do you even know the Lord? He got that matter of fact voice going 24/7. Oh, okay, well, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Y'all think Donald Trump is petty, then you gonna really know me. I'm petty. I'm petty as fuck. I am a chief petty officer. The fuck is you talking about? I should have been had these comments up. I didn't know y'all was down here commenting. I've been living under a bridge. Just shows you the spirit of these people coming and they have no soul. Nothing at all. But like I was saying, since now I can see y'all comments because I didn't see them at first. Since I didn't see them at first, I love Trump supporters because y'all come on here and y'all be having doo-doo right here. Then the doo-doo come right here and y'all just spit shit out y'all mouth. Y'all just say the dumbest stuff. Y'all probably believe that people out here eating dogs and all this kind of stuff and everything. Now that I can see what y'all saying, I'm so glad I can see what y'all saying now. You goofy boy, I voted for Obama. I don't give a damn who you voted for. Go back under the bridge where you came from or wherever you talking about. Don't give a damn. I'm talking about the presidential debate tonight. Y'all sit up here and act like folks is not human and we wasn't here and we didn't see or hear things. Like, what are you talking about? And then half of the people that come on here that be wanting to comment and stuff, when I do see y'all comments, y'all don't know nothing about shit. You don't serve nobody but yourself. Y'all ain't never served nobody but yourself. Y'all don't even know what's going on. Y'all be voting against stuff that's gonna go against you. Half of y'all like it's all from a trailer park. Yeah, just like them trailer park motherfuckers over there. I can say that. You trailer park people sitting up here voting for Trump, it's gonna be bad for you. Real bad for you. But like I said, zesty acting. Zesty acting just because I'm replying back. You know who else is zesty acting? Probably the man that y'all sleeping with. You are on the Tens of Chops television network. Please look at the top of the... Please. See, this is what y'all don't do. You Trump supporters and you people that are just so fucking ignorant. Y'all come on people's lives and y'all don't even pay attention to where the fuck you at. Look at the top. At the top, it says the Tens or Chops television network, which either you are a 10 or you are a chop. Right now, you bitches are a chop. Why? Because y'all not even paying attention to where y'all are. Hello. Y'all not even y'all not even paying attention to where y'all are. They just love to argue to be. That live can't really get hijacked because I like talking to y'all. I like talking to Trump supporters and you dumbasses. I like hecklers and stuff like that. Y'all keep me busy. I be at work not doing nothing no way because you know I'm retired and I get this paycheck for the rest of my life and I be bored. So I just work overnight and I do this. But Tens of Chops Television Network, look at it. Look at the top. Y'all see how it's wrote in a rainbow? Tens of Chops, Ballroom, Walking Ball, Little Zesty. I'm not a little zesty. I'm a lot zesty. I'm a lot zesty. The fuck is wrong with you? Get off this live. You can't say shit to me that I don't already know about myself. Gay as fuck, yep. But guess what? Can still get knocked. Y'all hide behind y'all keys and all this kind of stuff. Y'all about as dumb as the person that y'all support. Now back to the presidential debate. Back to the presidential debate. The presidential debate was a fool. And all I want the Democrats to do is show up the same way that them Republicans are showing up. Just look to the left, Kamala, and just tell Trump, shut the fuck up. One good time. Even if you can't say that, just look to the left and say, shut your ass up. Fool said go buy a new phone for real. Maybe it's your goddamn phone because I'm on 2 phones. And on both of my phones, I look good to me. So what's wrong with your phone? You saying an Obama phone when I'm on an i14 Pro Max and then I got an S24 Ultra right here. So what are you talking about? If you go into some of my motherfucking videos, you'll see how good of a quality of a phone I have because all of my podcasts is on a phone. All of my videos are on a phone. Dumbasses. But like I said, it was a fool. I just don't understand why we are voting for people that spent a life in nothing but money and not he spent his life in nothing but money. He does not identify with the common man or the common woman. It's just not right. And like I said, I don't even know what to think because the Democrats ain't even showing up strong. But I will say that November 5th, I'm thinking about I gotta do what's best for me, Lucius. I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta do what's best for me. You see what I'm saying? He got shot and caught multiple felonies. He's more black than you, brother. He got shot and caught multiple felonies. He's more black than you, brother. Are you white? And are you racist? He got shot and he caught multiple felonies. He's more black. What makes that black? And he did not get shot. You having a zestathon? Yeah, I'm having a punkathon. What the fuck is wrong with you? Look at the top. This is a very gay, very zesty video. Dummy. Talking about zesty. Like I told everybody, it'd be so weird to me. People get on here, they say what they want to say. None of them can do nothing I did. None of them can be raised like I was raised. None of y'all could go through nothing I went through, just like Donald Trump don't know his motherfucking ear hole from his asshole. None of y'all can walk in any hood that I walk in. None of y'all can step in some of the rooms that I have stepped in the 21 years of being a 21-year veteran in the United States Navy, retired chief in the United States Navy, and can step in many rooms across the United States of America. But I also come from Dixon Circle, 357 Dixon, Texas. And yes, I was raised in the hood. Yes, I was raised around a lot of violence. Yes, I was raised around a lot of that stuff in the late 80s, early 90s, but I did not let that define me, right? So I went and I made something out of myself. And for me to be somebody that came from the hoods of America, to graduate from high school, get out of the drugs and the violence of the community that I was in, to come back, go to college, look and see that I live in a system that is set up against me to begin with. Y'all can't say a fuck ass thing to me whether you're trolling or not. Y'all can't say shit to me. I've lived this life. And I've been in the rooms and I've been to places that people ain't never been before. Thank God. That's why I'm so glad that I could retire when I was 39 years old. I've been retired for 3 motherfucking years. I'm 42. I've been retired and I have been getting paid since 39 to get paid for the rest of my life because I decided to go serve my country and serve motherfuckers like y'all to give y'all the right to be able to come on this live and say the things that you say. So that's why I got all the time in the world for y'all. You see what I'm saying? So you can't tell me a fuck ass thing. You're talking to somebody that is a regular person in the United States of America now. I'm just trying to live my civilian life. And in my civilian life, I see that this country is in some motherfucking trouble. We is in some motherfucking trouble. We in trouble. Section 8 discharge. How am a Section 8 discharge? That's stupid. If I'm getting paid for the rest of my life, dummy, and collecting 3 paychecks to sit there and twiddle my thumbs and get bored, I need you to do your research there, dummy. You must be the, you must roll the short, yellow bus. Can I run for president? I hope you can. Welfare is nothing to be proud of. Who said welfare was something to be proud of? Who said that? I like this. Hold up. He technically kind of is more black than you and use your sense of humor. Okay, first true thing you said, we are in trouble. Yes, we in trouble. We are very much in trouble. See, the thing about me is I'm gonna come on here and I'm just gonna tell you how I motherfucking feel. I feel like Trump is crazy. I feel like Trump is a privileged person that never had to actually go through anything in his life. And if he have, then I need him to talk about that. I need him to talk about a regular life as a regular American out here working a 9 to 5, trying to make ends meet. I need him to talk about being a father and having a wife and having to worry about bills and, inflation and high. I need him to talk about worrying about putting food in people's mouth. I need him to talk about those things. I need Trump to talk about, not making enough and having to work 2 to 3 jobs. I need Trump to talk about actually going to basic training and serving his fucking country or getting on Job Corps or the Peace Corps or something. I need Trump to talk about that. I need Trump to talk about, having to, go to the hospital and stuff and see if he got enough money to take care of his dying family members, or do he got enough health insurance to make sure that he can buy medicine, or do he got to go out there and hustle for that too? I need Trump to talk about that. I need him to talk about that. He ain't talking about that. I don't care about how many black Americans he hired, because if you look at the statistics, unemployment was still at an all-time low when he was there. So I'm not understanding. Like, y'all act like these statistics are not out there. Y'all just go out here and y'all just talk out the side of y'all goddamn neck. Y'all don't literally go and look at the damn statistics. And then when y'all do see the statistics, y'all find a way to flip that and say, oh, it's fake news, or this is fake, or that is fake. Like, the statistics is the statistics. Then when they work in his favor, oh, now all of a sudden the fake news is not fake news when it's in his favor. I don't understand. That sounds like some childish ass shit to me. Either stand on your motherfucking shit or either goddamn pick a side. Is it fake or is it real? It's fake when it's going against you. It's real when it's for you. Y'all can try that shit with somebody else. Y'all can try that shit with someone. Y'all, how much was gas under Trump? I wouldn't know, because I never worried about gas prices. That's one thing that I have never worried about was gas prices. When it was high or when it was low. Actually, it went from 33 to 5 viewers. But what you're not understanding is I'm doing this because I'm bored. And now it's back at 13. So who gives a damn? Some people do this stuff because they need money. I don't. Thanks for blocking me. I didn't block you. YouTube must have blocked you. Have you seen my hands move anywhere? My hands been right here the whole time talking with them. Who blocked you? Who blocked you? Why so confrontational? All I'm doing is answering questions. I can't be confrontational. I'm answering. Bored and zesty. Here you go. Y'all love that word zesty. No, I'm gay. Not zesty. I'm gay. I'm gay. Say the right word. Gay. Stop saying zesty. Stop being hiding behind y'all little stupid ass words and call it what you want to call it. I'm gay. Gay. Okay? G-A-Y. Gay. Don't say zesty. Be a woman and have enough tits and motherfucking pussy to call it what it is. Or be a man and have the testicular fortitude to say what you really want to say on your mind. See, that's the difference between me and y'all. I'm going to say what the hell I want to say. Because gay or not, what are the top 5 things that affect your everyday life? What do you like to talk about? You have not answered one I sent you. I don't see what you sent me, boo. What did you send me? Please go vote. Please go vote. I ain't gonna tell y'all who to vote for, but y'all need to vote. And if you care about your life, then you would listen to, both sides. I don't care if you are gay. It doesn't affect me. Well, obviously it do, because I'm not, if it's not affecting you, I'm not talking to you. You do you. Yes, please go vote. Because let me tell y'all something. People that have time to come on here and troll and just spew shit out their throats and just come on here and troll and all this kind of stuff, those are the people that actually are out here voting too. They gonna show up the polls in numbers. The dumb people that ain't got nothing else better to do in life but to come on and troll versus talk like adults or have a decent conversation, you know what I'm saying? Or like just let people have their opinions and views like I let y'all have y'all dumbass opinions and views. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to agree with everything y'all said. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to agree with everything that y'all said, but I guarantee you I'm not going to hop on y'all live and be like, oh my God. Y'all say the dumbest thing out y'all mouth. I could say that a red stop sign is red and y'all going to say, it's brick red. You don't know what you're talking about. That's the kind of stuff y'all do. And it'd be just so weird to me. Like, what, what makes y'all say that? What makes y'all do that? What make y'all do that? What makes you get on here and say booty bandit and like you and stuff like that? Are you Everett Gotti 77? Are you 7? Like what made you say that? Like what made you have the time to come on here and do that? See, now I'm trying to get into y'all mindset to what makes a troll or make y'all say that, because now I can probably understand why y'all would vote for somebody like Trump. Because it's really scary how many of y'all are actually out there. I know what they're called. They're called trolls. I understand that. But my thing is, I always wanted to know what makes a troll want to troll. Like, what satisfaction do they get out of trolling? You know what I'm saying? Because if I can find that satisfaction that they get out of actually trolling, I probably can figure out what would make people say some of the stuff they say and do some of the things they do against people and just evil like that. And don't give two shits in the world about how they treat people, you know what I'm saying, that ain't doing nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? There are people that show up every day out here shooting up folks, killing folks, doing all kind of motherfucking doing all kind of stuff. What makes them do that? They want attention. She has not done anything as vice president. What makes you think she's going to stick to what she says? Not everyone who trolls people support Trump. Why did you turn it political? You went from extreme to the next. First of all, the name of this live is the presidential debate. That is the subject of the live. That is the beginning of the live, and that's what I've been talking about the whole time. So if you just hopped on here and you don't know how to follow directions and you just on here, then that would make you a troll too, because now you sit up here asking how did that, because everything's been about Trump and Harris since I've been on here. But that's what y'all do. Y'all just jump on lives and y'all just say dumb stuff out your damn. Y'all just talk out the side of your neck. Y'all don't pay attention. Y'all say people are zesty and all that when you really should be saying gay. You're on a gay network, LGBT. Look at the top, Tinsel Chops Television Network. You know what I'm saying? Go check out my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Comment on that. We're talking about gay families and real families and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. Read. Do something with yourself. You got eyeballs, don't you? Why don't you read sometimes? That's what we were talking about. I want to know why Trump supporters think the way that they do. You know what I'm saying? I want to know why trolls think the way that they do. If we do done, why waste your time talking to us on a live? Because, like I told y'all, this is my live, right? I pushed the button and went live. You are a troll in the comments. So it seems like you are invested in being on my live. That's what it's giving me. I chose to push the button to go live. You chose to come up on my live and troll. You're invested in me. I'm not invested in you. Because if you log off, I don't know you and I don't give a damn, right? But you're going to be on here all night and you're going to keep on going back and forth with me on my live. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Stop calling viewers trolls. That's so crazy. I call a troll a troll. I don't believe that y'all education system is not that bright. I call a troll a troll. I'm talking to the trolls. Y'all, the trolls. So if I'm calling the viewers the trolls, which means you telling me that I'm calling everybody that keep coming in and out trolls, you must have rode the short yellow bus to school every day. I'm talking to the trolls. But anyways, back to like I said, I just don't understand where we are. I really just only do 30-minute, videos and stuff when I talk about different things and everything. But I watched the presidential debate tonight, and it was just bothering me that I was like, man, I ain't never seen a presidential debate like this. It just seemed like the Democrats is not, they just won't fire back at them. At this point, decorum is gone. Couth is out the fucking door. It's gone. It's been out the door. Fire back sometimes. Say one little thing. Say shut the hell up or something. Or something, you know what I'm saying? Say something. Make it fun since it's a fucking clown show anyway. Give me something to want to watch now. But this was a very embarrassing debate to watch. And to see all the name calling and all this kind of stuff and everything, I felt like I've seen high school debates better than this. You know what I'm saying? I've seen, like, this is the worst debate. Like I said, I'm lost for words to what to think about it, because every time the moderator asked a question, like, the answer was always like, give me your thoughts on the question at hand. Like, give me your ideas, give me your policies, give me what you want to do. And it was hard to really get what either one of them wanted to do due to the fact they were talking about what they were not doing. You see what I'm saying? It's like she didn't flop, and that's a good thing. That's fine, but like, my thing is, when I watch a presidential debate, I'm pretty much trying to say, okay, you're running for president and you're running for president. Moderator asks a question, issues that they have got from whatever the surveys or what we want to ask these presidents, what's going on in America, how we feel, right? And when a question is getting asked, I just felt that it was more so of this person didn't do this and they didn't do that, and this person didn't do this and this person didn't do that. She's pathetic and blah, 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 and she didn't do that and they didn't do that, blah, 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 windmills, cats and dogs getting ate, this guy, inside of Resurrection, he's a felon, he's this. But did y'all answer the question? Did y'all give me any kind of hope on, like, we didn't get anything out of that debate, period? One thing I can agree on is that right there. And okay, you said they asked questions about the drama of the past, not their policies. Okay. Because they was asking about issue. It was a lot of issues brought up too, right? So I guess this is like I said, from what I understand this to be, maybe you guys are more political than me. Maybe y'all understand how debates work and everything. But I was the questions that the moderators asked. I was told that surveys are taken and stuff like that. They try to get the questions, the pressing questions that America has for the people that are running. Yes, it should have been more policy, bro. This wasn't for us. This was for network money. There was nothing informative. If I become president one day, what should I change? I don't know what you should change because there's so much shit going on. But view. Moderators sucked. I don't even know who the moderators are unless they're the Facebook moderators or whatever. I don't know. The moderators. Oh, you're saying the moderators for. I don't know why they be hiding the stuff. I have to go see hidden. Oh, I guess by you saying the moderators sucked, YouTube must have blocked that or something. But I had to push to see what the message was. The moderator sucked by not answering the questions right. What do you mean by the moderator suck? Are you saying that how they pose the question, how they ask the question, or how they controlled the debate? All of it was jacked up to me. I was interested in hearing what Donald Trump had to say and how he felt about the insurrection, though. Because one thing that stood out to me and that really reigned, if you watch political news, you already know the issues. But if you don't and you wanted to hear policy, you were disappointed. Yes. Thank Lens. I'm with you with that one. I'm with you with that. They didn't press the candidates for substance. I'm with you with that, Stone. I'm with you with that. I'm with you with that. I can agree with what the last two. I can agree with that because, but I was interested in the insurrection, and let me tell you why. Anybody can say what they want to say. You can feel how you want to feel about Trump or whatever, about Donald Trump or whatever. But when he sat there and he knew how these people felt about him, this is what I'm saying when it comes down to leadership. He knew how these people felt about him and how they're riding for him. I hate when people throw a rock and then hide their hand. You literally told these people that we're going to go down there, I'm going to be with you, all this kind of stuff. Now, whether you were saying like as in figuratively or just going down there to, make their voices be heard or protest, whatever, you knew what type of people followed you, Trump. That's my thing. Proud Boys, stand down and stand by, or whatever he said and all this kind of stuff. This man, when asked about the insurrection, he had to be asked about 2 to 3 times. It was all personal attacks to try and show dominance for one. 2, they did nothing but sidestep the questions and flipped it on the other candidate. Biggest was both showing division, not how it ends. He told the people to be peaceful. How many times that he needs to say it? If you see what I mean. I see what you mean, Matthew. You're Stone. You're saying that he told the people to be peaceful. We need to end the hate and division. We do. You said that he told the people to be peaceful. You had all these people enraged. They were upset. You think they cared about him saying the word peaceful? That's not his tone that he said it in. Now, maybe I live in a parallel universe, but I remember January. I'm 42. I was looking at it. I voted. I saw the tone in which things were presented. I saw how upset he was. I saw how he delivered the message. And I got the message the same way the protesters got the message. That he was upset, and guess what? That means they're upset too. He has some faithful, loyal followers. Then he said that what is her name? Start with a B. The veteran from the Air Force that got shot. Watch the January 6th committee hearings. It shows you everything that happened. My thing is this: who got shot? Dang, what was her name? I can't remember her name. But the Air Force, Babbitt. Okay. Ashley Babbitt. Okay, listen. Ashley Babbitt should not have been. Ashley Babbitt should be alive today. Just put that out there. He said that Ashley Babbitt should not have been shot. Rewind the debate, and not word for word, but basically what I got from what he was saying was the police was wrong for shooting her, and they had no right to shoot her, and they shot her. Like she shouldn't have been shot when she was doing what she was doing. She was shot by a cop. Where was the cop when he shot her? Where was she when she got shot? Was she supposed to be? What? You're talking to a veteran now. You're talking to someone that was trained to secure certain places at certain times. You're talking to someone that had to learn 11 general orders of the century, just on the other side of the door, outside of the Capitol. She was shot outside of the Capitol. Hold on. Stone. Was Ashley Babbitt shot outside of the Capitol, or was she shot inside the Capitol? See, this is the thing I'm saying. Thank you. Inside. Once again, Ashley Babbitt should not be dead. This should not never happen, because all of that insurrection and all that stuff should not have happened. People have the right to protest. People have the right to speak. I understand that. She shouldn't be dead. But let's like, to me, this is why I can't argue with people, and I will not argue with people. I went to the military in the year 2000. I learned first of all, I was in ROTC since 7th grade. I learned the 11 general orders of the century to guard everything in this. You're supposed to guard everything within the limits of your post. You know what I'm saying? Walk your post in a military manner. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to make sure that during the time of challenge all persons on or near your post, and to not allow anybody to pass without the proper authority. That you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to, what they say, be especially watchful at night, and during the times of challenge all persons on or near my post, and to not allow anybody to pass without proper authority. Somewhere along that line. For President Trump to say that she should not have been shot for doing what she was doing is bananas to me. None of them should have been in the Capitol. If I go and, first of all, am I blind? Am I crazy? Am I the only one that seen the police backing up, closing doors, backing up, running upstairs, backing up? When, let me tell you something, the Capitol Police is better than the military, because guess what? If you would have ran on a United States military base, any military base, and think you fist to run a gate, guess what's about to happen to you? You're not getting, ain't nobody backing up on no military base at all. If you think you about to go and just come up on a military base and be like, no, I'm gonna pop, deal with it later. I don't know what to tell you. The Capitol Police is supposed to protect the Capitol. You had all of those senators and congressmen and all these government officials in the proceedings running because they saying that the Capitol is getting stormed, trying to get out of there. Why do we have the police? Why do they have guns on them? Why are there bullets in the gun? Then you haven't seen where cops were just standing there letting it happen and some were opening the doors for them and guiding them in, etc. If they was, they didn't want to have nothing to do with it. They felt like, I can't be worried about it. Because at the end of the day and the beginning of the next, now you got people saying it's public property. Yeah, it's public property. If it's public property, do it need to be guarded at a certain time? Is anybody authorized to just go up in the Capitol? Is anybody just is anybody just authorized to go while they're having proceedings, just to go out there on the floor? Is that authorized? Is that something that everybody in America can do? So that's why I be saying, like, I can't get with that. I just can't. So now that we see that y'all are in here to stop a vote, people that don't have any kind of training or anything, it's not like y'all came there with y'all suits on and y'all was political figures and y'all was trying to say, hey, we need to go down there and we have something to say or something like that. You got rah, 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 blah, 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 these people yelling, this is getting broken, folks climbing on buildings, folks coming in, people talking about, hang Mike Pence and all this kind of stuff. And you think a police officer that's supposed to be policing the Capitol is supposed to say, hey, I understand that you're angry, but everybody just go home. No. Nobody can't just do that. Y'all can try to flip it any way you want. Okay, so if we have the right to go in proceedings and watch it and stuff like that, that means that the police seen somebody coming in to come watch the proceedings with the right tone and they did not seem threatening. We're gonna peel this onion, or we gonna peel this onion? If you are allowed to go into proceedings and sit down and watch, how do you come into that proceeding? Do you come in blazing, breaking windows and saying, hang Mike Pence and rah, 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 and all this kind of stuff? At that point, I understand that this is a public, but right now we have chaos going on. So to hear President Trump act like the officer was wrong, I gagged that more people did not get shot. See, when the military came in and started blocking off and all this kind of stuff and everything, let me tell y'all something. Y'all have to be in these type of situations. I can remember Hurricane Katrina. During Hurricane Katrina, our whole fence line came down on the base on Naval Support Activity Algiers. Once the hurricane was over with, which we thought, literally, hurricane came through, went outside, everything was calm, not realizing that we was in the eye of the hurricane. Once we heard the other side coming on, that worst side, and it sounded like a train, we ran our ass back into H100, which was a building that was secure, and all this kind of stuff. Came back outside, the whole fence line down, right? The whole fence line down. When the fence line was down, do you see my icon? No, let me see. What's going on with your icon? How can I see it? What did I do? Message deleted by tens of Charles Television Network. You deleted message. No, I did not. Go to the channel. I did not try to do that. Who was that? Stone. I did not try to do that. You said, do I see your message? Why it won't let me undo that then? Go to channel, add as moderator, channel activity, go to channel. I ain't trying to do that, Stone. 101st. I got something to tell you about you airborne people, what y'all did during Katrina, because y'all was taught how to dig holes and do what you need to do in the hole and bury that shit back. We don't do that in the Navy, okay? I can't put words exactly on what I'm getting at. Not good with words. Okay, Matthew, I can respect that. But during Hurricane Katrina, when we came out, the fence line was down, right? A lot of stores had already been raided and all this kind of stuff. And, people was in a fight or flight situation. Some people was just trying to get out the city. It was like a lot of chaos going on, right? But see, the base was still nice. We had a commissary. We had like food. We had the exchange. Crew chief for 22 years. Thank you for your service. Um, um, but I was put in a situation that when our commanding officer told us to go pick up the fence line, all of us went there to go pick up the fence line to try to, get some ties and stuff, and get some cable ties and all that, to just at least pick the fence line up until we can get some help down there. Because at that time, the Army did not come in, and the National Guard and other Navy, the ships had not came in or anything yet to help us out. So we're picking up the fence line. We're picking up the fence line. But as we're picking up the fence line, the local people of New Orleans on the West Bank started coming to the base. They wanted to get on the base, right? Because they knew I had to pick up my own fence. Shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, for going through that. Because everybody that went through Katrina, it was bad. A lot of people lost a lot, especially in Mississippi. Demolished. But like Biloxi and stuff like that, and the barges flipping over and everything, that was crazy. But when picking up this fence line, the people knew we had food. The people knew that we had a commissary, right? Because when the lights went out, the commissary still had like a backup generator, right? Imagine being at the fence line with your M16, your 9 on your side, and the local community with guns. That is a terrible situation to be in. Because in their mind, they're looking at you like, y'all supposed to be the military. We hungry. We need to get out of here. We need help. We need this, but we are not allowed to just let y'all come run on this base. We've been looking at the news. We see how y'all are raiding the stores. We see how everything is going on. We cannot allow y'all. I just remember the levee broke and the whole city flooded and the people stuck for months. Yes, Matthew. Yes. But on the West Bank, it was dry. You see what I'm saying? The water didn't run over on the West Bank. I was in Algiers at the time before I had to go on the East, I call it the East Bank, over there off Poland and Dauphine, and going to the lower Ninth Ward to help people get off buildings and all that kind of stuff. Like before all that, I'm talking about the initial. Imagine looking at your own people, Americans, and saying to yourself, they got guns, but I'm going to go home. I did not join the military to get gunned down right here in America behind a damn storm and people saying that they hungry and didn't know we're not fit to do this. You know what I'm saying? I stepped in. I started talking to everybody to let them understand that we are in this together. Luckily, a lot of sailors, Marines that were on base, we talked them down. We let them know we were going to get in touch with our commanding officers and our our captains and our generals and stuff like that and everything that were on base. And the admiral was coming down, the CNO and all this kind of stuff, and the MECPON was coming down already. They were on their way. FEMA was in route. It was a lot. Luckily, thankful to God, we was able to talk them down. But if they would have started popping off, we would have had to shoot them. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand why people could not understand somebody rushing the Capitol and you being hired to police that Capitol. Had they been military people, they would not. If the military would have surrounded the Capitol before the insurrection, those people would not have made it on the steps. and I put my neck on the chopping board, they wouldn't have made it on them steps. They would not have made it to the steps. The Capitol Police was just like, now listen, we wasn't trained for this. We never knew that we were going to have to do this. But you put that military and they start flanking out, they wouldn't have made it past. They wouldn't have got, by the time they would have, when they would have rushed those barricades, hey, what up? And when they rushed those barricades, it would have been over for them. I remember no one came for help for the people.
I'm on work here on Friday and Saturday, and Derek told me to come down for an hour and just ask you what the gist of it all, like the passwords and stuff and whatnot.
The passwords?
You got the password for that computer and whatever.
Oh, for all this and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I can show it to you.
Or if you could write it down on paper, I'll just read that. I don't need to come down that way.
Okay. Where you at right now?
I'm in Valley.
In Valley?
Yeah.
I'm going to write it down, then I'm going to call you.
You don't have to call me. I'll just come down and grab it.
Okay, cool. I'll write it down for you. Yeah, let me see what he say. I remember no one came or helped. The people were left to fend for themselves and so on. It was beyond words. That's New Orleans. Do you think it's possible that the Democrats could have agitated to the situation in order to blame Trump? I really wouldn't even know, to tell you the honest to God truth. Because if I want to be 100% honest with you, I don't know what the government is doing, to be honest with you. It be some crooked stuff on both sides, but when I'm looking at what's going on, is it like, oh, all things are possible, baby, when it comes down to the U.S. government. I wouldn't put nothing past them. And what you're saying, Matthew, I was there before, during, and 45 days of rescue efforts during Hurricane Katrina, and it was a shit show. It was a shit show. It literally was. Everything you saying, I 100% agree with it. The Superdome was a shit show. Going to the East Bank and seeing water rushing, I can tell y'all that. If y'all go back and look at my live talking about my PTSD, I go more in depth in it. I have a live on here under Jrocks Open Book. If you go to my playlist and go down to Jrocks Open Book, and I will explain about my PTSD, and this is one thing I do for my PTSD, and tell y'all the stories about Hurricane Katrina and what I had to go through as during the rescue efforts. I was in Iraq 3 times, and the things they say America doesn't do, we do. Oh, well, Stone, you already know. I already know that. But yeah, y'all might want to go check out. I don't even want to talk about that right now because I have to be in the right mind to talk about like Hurricane Katrina, like really in depth. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all go look at why I got out the military and all this kind of stuff and everything, you know what I'm saying? I have a 2-part series on here. If you go down to my playlist talking about PTSD and COVID-19 and all this kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And why I ended up having to separate and stuff like that, and where my PTSD really come from. And that PTSD comes from a shipboard incident that happened to me on a ship that almost took my life, and Hurricane Katrina being the first person that everybody called when they was in trouble and trying to rescue people and not getting to rescue some, and seeing people alive but then seeing them dead, having to separate babies from their mothers when rigor mortis has already set in. Yeah, I understand. I definitely understand, Matthew. It was not a good time. You know what I'm saying? And the government failed very horribly. That's one thing that got me into politics really too. Like going through Katrina and seeing responses and all this kind of stuff and everything, and seeing how they treated that and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just down there like, what the hell? That got me heavy into politics, living in Erie, Pennsylvania, in a racist town and stuff like that. That got me more and more into politics because I grew up thinking, yeah, there are some racist people out there, but we're in America and we have progressed. You know what I'm saying? I said, I appreciate your service. You're my brother, whether we agree on, disagree or not. At the end of the day, Stone, anybody that'll lay down their life for the United States or lay down their life for another soldier, Marine, or airman. I was a chief in the United States Navy. We did not agree on upon everything. We almost came into fist fights up in the chief's mess. But when we left out, we made sure that we spoke one note for the mission at hand. You know what I'm saying? Not everything's going to be agreed upon. But at the end of the day, we need to agree that we do want to live this life on earth. I feel like every human is a human at the end of the day. How we go about doing it, we may not agree. But at the end of the day, I think everybody deserves life. Both of my girls from PA. Yeah, I was in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I never, I've experienced know your triggers and take evasive maneuvers before it becomes a problem. That's true. Um, my thing, what got me really into like politics and was like into Donald Trump and to Hillary Clinton, the Trump and Clinton situation, and then like Biden and Trump and all this kind of stuff was living in Erie, Pennsylvania, and living in a racist area where I didn't realize I was in a racist area until I kept getting called out of my name. I kept getting called racist remarks and racist slurs by multiple people, trying to recruit out there, going into the woods of the Allegheny Forest and stuff like that, and seeing swastika symbols, seeing Confederate flags way north of the Mason-Dixon line. Ain't nobody in there from Alabama or Georgia. So I'm like, where is all these Confederate flags come from, or this British? Like, what is going on? This ain't no Great Britain flag. This is a Confederacy flag. But going through all that and everything, that lets me know that had let me open my eyes to a lot of things that a lot of times look at yourself all on different sides of the aisle, but we can have a discussion. Yeah, hey, that is true. Yep. I mean, you was in the military. You said you was in the military. You know how that go. You know how in the military how you just did not agree with this person and they did not agree with you, but if somebody starts shooting at us, we supposed to shoot back. You know what I'm saying? In the United States Navy, I may not agree with the next chief, but if a fire break out on the ship, we putting that fire out. Period. What the hell? No, we're not doing that. And that's what I'd be wanting America to understand. Everything is not going to be agreed upon. What you do in your house and what I do in my house might be different. You know what I'm saying? What I eat may not make you shit, and what you eat ain't going to make me shit. But at the end of the day, we still got to live on this earth, or we still got to live in this country. What is a general consensus? What is the general consensus? What is best for us as a people having to live in the United States? That's what I be looking for in these debates and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I really got on here to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Was I had watched the debate, then I kind of rewind a couple of points and stuff, and I just was like, I just did not. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It worries me. I can't tell nobody who to vote for, but I can tell you it's scary right now. It's really scary right now. And some of the things that are being said, some of the things that are being boldly said, with no repercussions, is just crazy to me. If a normal person would do this, and if normal people would say this, they would come get us. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's pros and cons to it, to be honest with you, because even though I looked at it, I also said this to myself. All the debates that I thought were good debates, they was lying too, because they all joined into the office and they didn't do everything that they said. And it was some shit that they said they were going to do. They didn't do it. All the perfect debates that I seen and the beautiful debates I seen, them people debated and everything, won the presidency. They didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I learned more about you than the candidate during the debate. I was looking for a strategy from both cats looking for a strategy from both candidates looking for a strategy from both. I was looking for more than that. I knew that it was gonna be some name calling. I knew that it was gonna be, but I don't know what. I guess I was really looking for. What are y'all plans on these issues? What are y'all stance on these issues? And they kind of was hidden around it, but it was more so of a you slap me, I slap you back. I bring up your old shit, you bring up my old shit. I'm gonna punch you, you gonna punch me. You're despicable. You're an idiot. You're a disgrace. And I was like, no, that's not what I was looking for. And even with my girl Kamala, you know what I'm saying? I was hoping that at least, you know what I was hoping that Kamala was gonna do? I thought Kamala was going to let Trump just keep being Trump. And every time a question was asked, she was going to speak on it. And she was going to speak on policy without having to say anything about him. There is nothing that you have to say about Trump that we don't already know. So that's what I don't be understanding when they keep saying the same things over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And then again, I could be wrong. Not everybody, really looks at politics, and maybe they have to repeat themselves. But there is things that Donald Trump has said himself. There's things that like we don't need to know that. Answer the question. Tell us your stance. Tell us your view. If he comes at you, good for you. All right, now back to what I was saying. Like, give me that. I thought that's what she was gonna do. You see what I'm saying? In order to do what they want to do, need support now. What do you like about Kamala? Let me tell you what I like about Kamala. And y'all might get mad at me if you got this. How many presidents of the United States were men? We can't fail no more. That's what I like about Kamala right there. We can't fail. Well, I mean, like, what we got to lose? The country that went to shit and everything. How many presidents that we have that get? If we gave all them a chance, give her a chance. That's what I said. I mean, this country been ran by men since the beginning of the presidency. What can she do that's not worse than what they done already did? That's really what it's coming down to. But not only that, like I said, I feel like she just has more experience. I just feel like that she has more experience when it comes down to being a political figure. Thank you, and that's what I've said, Lens. That's what I said. Like, whether you like what she did as a district attorney, whether you like who she was as a senator, and what she can answer questions, she knows what she experienced. You see what I'm saying? Experience. That's the biggest thing for me. It's like, but then I look at the history of Trump, and all I really know about Trump is him and his supposed business mindset. I remember the things he used to say when I was a little boy. I remember Donald Trump from being a little boy. I remember Donald Trump from being a teenager. I remember him for being rich with a whole lot of money and a whole lot of businesses. I remember what he said about, I remember the videos about the 5 little black boys from New York and how Donald Trump was so against them. I remember that type of stuff. I remember the flip side things that he used to say and everything like that. Let me tell you something. When it comes to Donald Trump, I never thought in a million years that I would see Donald Trump running for presidency, to be honest with you. That was something that shocked me anyway. I feel the same way, Lynn. So you willing to roll the future of America on crap's table? I don't mind a woman, but she needs to be a leader. Hey, when we voted for Trump that first time, we said, we had put it all on 7. I'm sorry. Because, like I said, growing up, knowing who Donald Trump is, you know what I'm saying? And all this kind of stuff, seeing him on the news, all this kind of, I never thought in a million years. I never thought in a million years. I never thought in a million years the Terminator was gonna be the governor either. You know what I'm saying? Or Jesse, what is this? Jesse Ventura, Jesse about it. I didn't know he was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But Donald Trump had blew me. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump, the president. If you would have told me Donald Trump was running as president when he was on The Apprentice, I would have been like, no, he not. Donald Trump got other stuff that he worried about. Donald Trump ain't running for no damn president. I would have told you lying. So when he even accepted, I was just like, that's not even, he not even politics. Like he wouldn't even, it was crazy to me. Then when he won, I was shocked that Donald Trump was president, just like I was shocked that Obama was president as a black man. Now call me what you want, but I never thought in a million years I'll see a black man standing in the White House as the president in this country. Never thought that I ever see it. Because of the way that the institution, the system of this country is set up, never thought. Never thought that I would ever see a black man in the highest office. I never thought I'll see that. But it happened. Then after him, they hit me with another shocker. Donald Trump. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all with that. If y'all would like, y'all can always follow me. You know what I'm saying? This is a zesty network, like a lot of the people like to say, zesty, you know what I'm saying? But every now and then I get on here and I just express my feelings or my thoughts of what I'm, thinking about, or some of the things that I watched, or just how my day is going, just to be on this live, to have something different, you know what I'm saying? Because Tens of Chops is doing great on the YouTube. YouTube is sending me stuff telling me go live, turn your camera vertical, all this kind of stuff. So that's why I'm doing this now, because they're fighting with TikTok, right? They ain't gonna tell y'all that. Hopefully the YouTube people don't try to kick my live off of here, because they trying to get rid of TikTok, so they in a battle. So let me see. Everyone pays 30% of their income in taxes. Oh, all right. You hitting at something, but that's why I do it. Go and check out some of the playlists. You know what I'm saying? I am a ballroom community. I am of the ballroom community and everything. The rich can pay the taxes. They not gonna miss it. Also follow the podcast like we're in the house. You know what I'm saying? You might be informed off of some of that. I mean, especially when it comes down to the family episode, the relationship episode, communication episode. We're just trying to do things out here. Like I said, I'm a retired veteran. You can subscribe. You can like. You know what I'm saying? This is just something that I'm doing, I started off just having fun with it, recording, and then all of a sudden YouTube said, do you want to be a partner? And now I'm here, as a partner. Now I'm doing lives, I'm doing recorded video stuff, and I'm doing a podcast. I'm supposed to be coming up and start doing my news special also, and start reporting the news, how I report the news, but pre-recorded, you know what I'm saying, and very live. So thank you all for sitting with me tonight. It's their money though, dude. They have enough. We are talking very rich, not the 90% like you and me. Y'all going at it, Lance. But thank y'all for joining me. If y'all ever see me go live again, come on here, troll me, do whatever y'all want to do. At the end of the day, do what y'all want to do. Say what y'all want to say. I can have a conversation with anybody, especially when you start talking with some decency and we start agreeing on some things, because even people that disagree can end up agreeing. But the problem is, can we have a conversation? Can we talk? All right. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay blessed. Make sure y'all get out and vote, whoever you vote for. Make sure you're checking into it. And I know it's tough, but get out there and vote and encourage others to vote.